Welcome, my name is Dr. Vicki Haspels. I'm the Conscious Mystic and this is a weekly forecast for week commencing September 30th, 2024. Each week I like to bring through the wisdom of the tarot, my deck, the Mythic Tarot, and messages from Spirit and my interpretation of the week ahead. This month we're using the Soul Journey spread, and I've got a little explainer up on YouTube if you'd like to test that out for yourself and see how you like to use that spread. I'm going to bring a new or use a different spread each month and with an explainer on YouTube for you as well. So let's begin. So this spread requires 6 cards, and I'm going to choose those cards now. You can see I'm shuffling the cards, shuffling the deck. So I'll tell you a little bit about things as we go. So I've got, if you go to my website, there will be a link to meditation. If you'd like to join me for meditation, I've got a new meditation group that I'm trying out. Meditation style, I should say, that I'm trying out. Effortless meditation, it's called. I love it, and I love the changes that it's made in my life. And I'm running 4 weekly courses to introduce you to this type of meditation. And I'm currently training to be a self-guided meditation coach as well. Now, let's begin. Yes, go and have a look at that if you want to on my website, vickyhaspels.com. Let's begin the tarot forecast. So, okay, let's begin. The first card, the conscious self, 9 of Cups. So manifestation, or I like to call it becoming, is still in place. Is still in play. We are aware that life is helping us along by not interfering too much. I know it's really hard to do. However, the 9 of Cups is like the wish card or the magic card where everything works out for us without us having to do a thing or very little. It is the card that shows us that what our heart's desire is will be revealed to us. And as I'm saying that to you, I want you to become very clear within yourself, because this is the conscious self card, about what it is that is your desire. Is it in alignment with actually what your beliefs and values are? Because sometimes our heart's desire will reveal itself, but it may not be actually what we were expecting. So because this card is in play, I'm going to put a little caveat in there saying, please be clear about what it is that you actually desire. What is it that you want to work out for yourself? Don't look at it as, oh, this is, I don't like to give advice, but I'm going to say it now anyway. But don't make it so, this is, my life is going to be so much better if I have this. Be really honest with yourself about what you'd like your life to look like, but feel like, because it is Cups. What is our emotional self telling us that is actually in our best interest and going to work for us? So the 9 of Cups, we know, is ourselves becoming this thing that we desire. So dig deep, get clear on what you want. It doesn't matter what the world thinks you should, what you think the world wants you to be, or what you think the world should want you to be. Or it doesn't matter, and you don't have to broadcast it to the world either. Be honest with yourself about what you are becoming and what you'd like to become. Let this work with you, because it's a magic card. Okay, that's the first card. The second card is the unconscious self. So this is the card or the position where our subconscious, our unconscious, our wisdom, soul wisdom, our guidance, our guides and angels, they are the ones that are working in this position. We have the 2 of Pentacles. The 2 of Pentacles is an action card. So in this position, this unconscious or subconscious part of ourselves that works with that energy is going to be directing us to keep us on track for our heart's desire. So the 2 of Pentacles suggests that there is a pathway ahead. They are going to be directing us and showing us where we can take action. The 2 of Pentacles is an action card. So it's saying, I'm ready to step out there and do that. So we will be shown and given opportunities that show us where we can take action to become or manifest that heart's desire, if you like the word manifest. It still requires us to step into it, but our this position, the subconscious position, is like guiding us, corralling us, if you like, getting us into that space. It's up to us to take the action, to take that step, but our guidance is going to show us the best place to showcase our skills and our talents to become that best version of ourselves. I'm excited about that. So now we're going to have a look at the next card, which is the challenge or the shadow part, the shadow self. This position shows where we have a bit of a maybe default, falling back into old patterns. I don't like to call it a weakness. I don't like to call it a vulnerability, but it is a part of ourselves that we are working on. It is our inner growth part. So this is the part that is, life is asking us to step up and own it. Are we this thing or are we not this thing? If we are this thing and we're honest about that, do we want to change it? This is an opportunity to build up that inner growth part of us in order to succeed in the first two parts. So here we have the Six of Pentacles. You'll notice that the Six of Pentacles is a card of generosity and asking for help. Where is it that we are not accepting the help that's being offered or the guidance that's being offered in that way? Where is it that we need extra assistance? Where is it that we are being, as somebody called me once upon a time, chronically independent? It is asking us to look at where we can partner with somebody or accept help from somebody in order to realize our dream, that the path that we know is available to us. Now, I'm getting a message about that, so just bear with me while I tune in, because there was something knocking on the door there, so just bear with me. Okay, there is a part of us, the strengthening part of us for this challenge is also, where are we leaving ourselves open to manipulation? And like, if something is too good to be true, is it a red flag? Is it too good to be true? Sometimes the easy pathway, or what looks easy, is not necessarily best for us. So in other words, choose your allies carefully. Choose your partnerships carefully. This is saying that there is strength in working with somebody, but making sure that they align with your values. And that's what's really important, to be clear on what path you want to take. Okay, let's have a look at the next one. So the next position is the action. I love this. This is really an alignment with the message of this week. The Three of Cups. Three of Cups suggests a collaboration. So, and it's the supportive collaboration. So we find our people, we find our tribe. That's why that message had to come through for the Six of Pentacles, is that making sure that we have the correct or aligning collaboration, or aligning people that are going to work with us. And it looks like we find them. I love this, because this is the card of contracts, the card of alignment, the card of support. We find out those people. We find the people that align with us. So that enables us, like, there is a message there with that says, it's all falling into place. You do not have to go and coerce anybody into joining you, because the Nine of Cups is in play, remember? So it will all fall into place. It'll all fall into place nicely. It'll work for us in the best possible way. So the Three of Cups means that those people or that situation is going to turn up. I feel like it's not going to be straight away this week, but the situation puts us in a nice position to actually, for that to happen and for us to recognize what that means for us. All right, so the next card is the future or possible future. So that means this card, the Knight of Wands can mean moving house but I like, in this instance, I think that, well, the meaning of the Knight of Cups in this instance, I feel, is that reckless, let's take a chance, let's give it a go. So if all those things line up, That means that we can take a chance without having to have some sort of certainty or surety in place for this thing to work out. That means if we have the right people, we have our dream worked out, what aligns with us, not what we think it should be or what someone's telling us. If we recognize those opportunities because Spirit's bringing that to us, or our soul is showing us, when we align ourselves with the right people and just remove the manipulation, recognize who is going to be the best people to work with, because they're going to just turn up and we're going to know them because we would have worked it out here, strengthening that part of us. That means that all of those things that are in place gives us certainty to take a risk, that we can just go, let's do this without having to have a particular plan in place. It's like, we can have a plan, but it's like that. Instead of looking before you leap, it's leap before you look. And because all of those things are in place, we can take that chance. We can do it with certainty because we know that we're going to fall on our feet. That's what I love about this spread this week. Okay, now, so the next card is the Soul Journey. Oh, I forgot for a minute. The Soul Journey. So what is it that we are experiencing this week that is growing our soul? Helping us with our karmic journey or our karmic contracts. King of Wands. All right. So the King of Wands represents a person to start off with, but it also embodies a personality. So our soul is understanding about taking some chances, and it doesn't have to be a long-term thing. The King of Wands comes in and says, right, he's the person who comes in, right, we all know this person, right, let's do this. Okay, I've got this idea, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this, and delegates everything and then backs off. Okay, so he's a short-term guy, but he inspires everybody. He says, right, I've got this great idea, you guys have all got jobs, let's get this done. He gets it all, delegates everything, and then he's not the follow-through guy. So our soul, our karmic self, is learning about how we can implement something without having to make it a long, drawn-out thing, to take a chance and to be creative with ourselves without locking, like we won't feel like or feel a necessity to lock something in. It's a fun card, it's a fun journey. And because of the short-term nature of it, and because the Knight of Cups is sitting there too, it's like, let's give this little short-term thing a go. Let's have it, let's take a chance, let's find our people. Let's do this and see where it takes us. And because of the short-term nature of it, it has a beginning, a middle, and an end. That means that it gives us the confidence to try something longer term. So short-term projects only. Finding the right people is the long-term strategy, I believe, looking at that spread, especially with the Three of Cups in play. And it's giving us the confidence to put small projects into place, to say, okay, I can do this, yes, okay, let's get that one tied up and done. Then that gives us the confidence to try another one and to see where our talents lie. Where do our talents lie? How can we turn that into something that works for us long term down the track? But it's like testing out short spurts or short bursts of it, because the energy is there, all the ideas and creativity is there to give it a go, to build up our confidence in ourselves. That's it. That's the weekly forecast for the week commencing September 30, 2024. Thank you so much for joining me. A new spread will be done next week. It'll be a surprise. My name is Dr. Vicki Haspels. I'm the Conscious Mystic. Much love from me. Have a great week. Thank you and bye for now.